Welcome to a kind of compilation video where I will be showing how mimikyu works well in doubles, and I'll be showing some of the codes that are there in doubles. So basically these are some of the sets that I use for mimikyu during the VGC 2017 meta, mostly as trick room, but then can be used as an all-out attacker as well. So here you have got mental hub, uh, mimikyu with shadow claw, trick room, below which shadow sneak. Sorry. So the EVs are like this: 220 HP, 60 attack, 228 defense. Obviously, as you can see, zero speed IVs, brave nature. The EV spread so that it has an extremely high chance to to go a Nalon and Marowak, and has an extremely high chance to live a Hydro Vortex from a max HP, a max attack Adamant Gyarados. So these are the tricks. This can be replaced by something like Focus Sash as well. Next, we have the standard Ghost TMZ Mimikyu with Shadow Claw, Destiny Bond, Pain Split Charm. Obviously, these are not the moves that you should use. I'll be showing you more moves on this thing. So basically, this EV spread is so that max speed, uh, jo- jolly, so that you can outspeed most of the things. Most importantly, a Tapu Lele, a timid Tapu Lele. This much amount of HP guarantee a Tuko on an Eleven Marowak, and the rest has been dumped into defense. Obviously, you can remove the defense and put it attack and for defense, but then I will say that uh, as much as it is needed, um, uh, the defense might help a lot. So sorry, sorry, my bad. This amount of EVs in attack. Make sure that a never-ending nightmare of a Shadow Claw will always occur on Alolan Marowak and always occur Tapu Lele, or obviously you can keep Destiny Bond as one of your moves. I think so. It is one of the needed moves. You can keep it as one of your moves, and then Z Destiny Bond means that all the attacks which are directed towards other Pokemon will be will be will, you will take those attacks, and basically that will mean that mon might die. Next, we have some normal sets such as normal moves for mimicking the taunt, light screen. I does it run reflect? No, it does not. It can be used as a light screener, force dance, and play rough. Obviously, you can replace these two moves with Sword Dance and Play Rough as a setup sweeping for setup sweeping and basically a second stab. But for setting up is a bit hard in BGC basically. So I would not recommend Sword Dance because Ghost TMG Shadow Claw does so much damage as it is, and Mimikyu's ability disguise is amazing as well. So next, let's go on to the course. One is obviously I am doing all the course for doubles. One is electric terrain core. Sorry, not the terrain electric terrain core. Just overall the terrain course. One is Coco Raichu Alula because Coco sets up the electric surge and Raichu Alula and Raichu takes care of surge suffer. So it basically outspeeds everything relevant. Um, every relevant choice card for which are there, and due to the electric terrain it will do tremendous amounts of damage with thunderbolt as well. The EVs are pretty simple. Just you can opt for a modest nature here, and if you are going for live form, assuming that you are not playing double smoke on OU, um, it is not compatible because in battle squad doubles you cannot have two of the same items. So then you might have to put choice Rex Tapu Koko, which does tremendous amounts of damage. Alolo Raichu Z is is a good Z move. Obviously, again buffed up by Electric Surge from the Tapu Koko. Psychic means that it can be paired with Tapu Lele as well, which will form a threatening combo where in electric terrain Raichu will outspeed everything, and along with Tapu Lele, it will deal tremendous amounts of damage to the mons which resist Thunderbolt. Um, Psychic again, yeah, stab. Fake out is just a utility move, and Encore again is a utility move that can be used to trap setup sweepers or just basically stall mons, which are but they're really rare in doubles. You can also opt for protect right here. I, it can be used. Sorry. Next is the psychic terrain combo, which is one of the stronger combos. Tapu Lele can use Life Orb as well as Psyche MZ. Psyche MZ is for me much better than Life Orb because Life Orb gives you that slight recoil, and a one-time nuke for Tapu Lele is extremely good. Moves are pretty simple. Psychic Moonblast. This can be any of the moves that I have put in my Tapu Lele BGC video. That being Taunt, Dazzling Gleam, Calm Mind, whatever. So, and last move is the generic Protect. Again, EV spreads are pretty simple. Max special attack, max speed. If you want, you can go modest or you can go timid, but it's sacrificing power for speed, which uh, okay, which can be used to outspeed just Adamant Mimikyu, Modest Hydreigon, and Modest Mega Charizard YN of that level. Along with that, another for pairing with Tapu Lele, one amazing mon is Mega Metagross, which gets the Tough Claws boost and the Zen Headbutt Psychic Terrain boost. Um, Again, stab, meteor mash, ice punch. This can be changed for to anything you actually want, like hammer arm for hammer arm or earthquake for heat ran, because this current set is walled pretty badly by heat ran. And the EV spreads are again pretty simple. Max attack where it deals the most amount of damage, and max speed with jolly nature so that it can outspeed a lot of the things. The next, sorry if I am rushing it, but then I have so much to cover in this video I cannot show you because obviously if you cannot see it, but I have two battles ready to show you on another core. Next we have the Grassy Surge core. You have Tapu Bulu with choice band. Obviously, you can change it to whatever you want. Miracle Seed. Miracle Seed will give you the ability to change moves and not have recoil. This choice band will do tremendous amounts of damage, but will lock you, and you will not be able to actually use the move Protect. So that can be a downfall. Obviously, Grassy Surge, no one will use telepathy. Wood hammer so that you can just decimate the opponents, odd leech so that you can heal the opponents, heal yourself while decimating the opponents, super power, and rock slide for coverage. Obviously, this rock slide can be changed to a lot of things, such as firstly a stone edge, what is it? Zen headbutt for poison types, and nature's madness for bulky mons, but then you won't like to be locked into choice band for that. And let me see, Mega Horn may be situational, extremely situational. And then there are some utility moves like Leech Seed, Light Screen, Reflect, whatever. The EV spread is pretty simple. You might have seen that I changed the EV spread. That EV spread was not actually relevant. I just put anything I saw. This is the EV spread that you can that is the VGC EV spread. You obviously can use it here too. It will work very well. So this set basically makes it so that Tapu Bulu will Oko or Tapu Lele in grassy terrain. It will it has an extremely high chance to Oko Tapu Koko without grassy terrain. It will Oko Milotic in grassy terrain, and obviously these three mons are pretty common. Um, it will also Oko a lesser common crocodile at -1 again in grassy terrain. The defense EVs are so that it can live a heavy slam from a Celesteela. Um, from an offensive max attack adamant Celesteela, and 4 EVs are just used to what are you gonna call it? speed creep. Sorry, speed creep. Other Takabulus, you can obviously change it to ATVs, and the rest of the EVs are put in special defense if you want. You can just remove all of these ATVs and add it to attacks where you do as much more damage as possible. And one of the best mons to go with Katana, go with Takabulu is Katana, because obviously already it has a terrific amount of attack. All it needs is even more damage, yeah, right? So Katana, usually you'll see it with focus sash. Obviously, once an assault vest was used, but its special defense is basically so garbage. I don't think so. It can be fixed in any way. Yeah, Beast Boost, which is a highly OP ability. Two stabs, Sacred Sword just for some more coverage against steel types. Basically, heat run. Um, so that these two stabs can't hit. Leaf blade will be your main stab, and obviously if you want to do even more damage, if you want to do overkill, you can always opt for the grassy MG, leaf blade, katana, and again even more damage, adamant nature. Like you're going overkill right there, and obviously protect as your generic now. So these are the super terrain cores. Some example of more mons which can fit in the terrain. I'll show you afterwards. I will give you one. I'll give you examples of how to mix and match mons from terrains and the weather cores. Sorry, not this. The weather cores which I'm going to do right here. These are the weather cores. You have got Charizard Y with drought, heatwave, solar beam. HP ground is situational. You can put tailwind there. You can put air slash. There is a second stab move. HP ground is just so that you aren't walled by Heatran, which again is a huge threat. It is, I think, so the third best mon in the whole meta game, and yeah, you do not want to be walled by it. EV spread is pretty simple. You want to outspeed everything, and speed tie with base 100 mons. You are running increasing spread. Along with that, you for drought mon, you can also opt for Torkoal, uh, which is an amazing drought mon. Yeah, which is an amazing drought mon which gained drought recently. Um, the problem with Torkoal that I see is it will always have to be with a trick room set. Uh, The good thing about Torkoal is it has decent, yeah, at the best attack, but it can invest in modest nature, and it has one of the highest base power moves in the form of eruption, along with the ability to hold an item, which is charcoal. Um, yeah, so this eruption should do insane amount of damage, but obviously me, I like speedy monsens. I like the Mega Charizard by it still does insane amounts of damage with that attack. Has a more reliable stab move in the form of heat wave. Although yeah, Torkoal does than heat wave. Um, faster, faster sweeper, and a mega evolution of one of the coolest mons. Who doesn't like that? To be paired with drought is obviously Venusaur or any chlorophyll mon you want. You have got Victory Bell as well. Obviously, that won't be used at all, but you need the life orb. You cannot opt for anything like Poison EMZ or Grassy EMZ. Poison EMZ maybe, but Grassy EMZ no. Chlorophyll again, obviously, because you're taking advantage of Charizard. Sludge Bomb, Sleep Powder can be changed to HP Fire if you want, HP Ice if you want. HP Ice can be a nice surprise to many kinds of, many, not many kinds, but then Lando T, which is the best mon in doubles, and Zygarde if you see one, and obviously the extremely rare card shop, and the generic protect. Sleep powder is so that many steel types don't give you trouble. Again, more emphasis on heat ran as one of the best mons to counter the sun team. Energy ball can be changed to solar beam if you want to. The problem with that is after if the sun is not there, you are going to battle against weather war. Then solar beam becomes extremely bad because it becomes a two-turn move. But so if you are having two drought setters like Torkoal and Charizard, Ninetales and Charizard, then you can use Solar Beam. or else I would prefer energy ball. Or if you want to go even less damage, you can go with Giga Drain. The thing with Giga Drain is that it heals you, but the thing is, Venusaur does not want to take any hits. It will live one hit due to this nice 80, 8300, but does it really does not want to take any hits. Again, use spread is pretty simple. Just go max special attack, max speed, modest nature. This I am saying because Venusaur fails to Oko Tapu Lele with a sludge bomb if it does not have a life orb or a modest nature. So you might keep Poison EMZ, but then after the Poison EMZ, you actually lose a lot of damage. So hence, I like keeping the life orb here. Unlike the rain teams, yeah, the sun teams, sun chlorophyll mons suffer a bit. And the next thing is Volcarona, which is an amazing mon in DOU. This move slot is changeable. You can keep it uh, charty berry, so that you don't take much damage from rock type moves for the first turn. Fire EMZ if you want to, or what else? Those confusion berries like key berry, not sorry, not key berry, but wiki berry, right? Yeah, wiki berry. You can keep that flame body is an extremely amazing ability because as you see we do not have any bug type moves. Quiver Dance is why Volcarona is so good. Basically, Quiver Dance is a special defense. Pair it with an Intimidator and it will usually take a lot of hits. Heat Wave is a generic move, stab move. If you want, Fire DMC can be used so that you'll bypass Wide Guard and do tremendous amounts of damage. Giga Drain is just for the counters of rock types, which are basically water, rock, sorry, not counter of rock type, counter of fire types, which are basically water, rock, and ground types, bulky ground types. And again, generic protect with the normal set of um, max special attack or special defense max speed. You will want to keep timid nature here because you want to outspeed a lot of these 100 mons, like basically as shown here, Charizard, which would love to be you know, allowed to outspeed Hitran and then destroy it maybe with a heat wave, unless it's +1. Next we have the rain teams, rain Pelipper obviously, or you can go with Politoed. Politoed is not that Politoed, both have their own pluses and minuses, but minuses disadvantages. Politoed has a ton of utility. Pelipper does not have that much utility, so Polyper, Polytoad, Polytoad has utility in form of helping hand, um, icy wind, icy wind, which is extremely helpful. Carrot song, um, encore. So haze is not that common and has coverage in the form of ice beam, hydro pump, energy ball. So yeah, and by sorry, I am just really confused right now. Um, Politour here, as you can see, will have a lot of utility, but um, what uh, what Pelipper has on its side is two things. Firstly, the ability to hit grass types super effectively, and that too pretty hard, because of the fact that you will run modest nature with max speed on Politour. Come on. Yeah, so you will run max speed along with the focus dash because you do not want to, die on the first hit that you take. Because looking at Politoad's special defense and HP, it's not really not the best. So you have the generic Hurricane and Scald. Obviously, you can't run Hydro Pump, but Scald has more utility in the form of Burn, even though Burn was nerfed. Politoad also gets utility in the form of Tailwind, which can be extremely useful, but obviously, if you want, because obviously you are going to have Swift Sim users, Tailwind might not be that useful. A modest nature, because a timid nature along with Tailwind does not help you outspeed anything relevant. So, allow to pair with Politoed, you have Kingdra. Choice specs Kingdra. You want Draco Meteor, Hydro Pump. Draco Meteor is for one time nuke, Hydro Pump is for just a huge attack. For Dracometeors is just for stab coverage and to hit mons that would hit that Hydro Pump wouldn't hit. Muddy Water as a more reliable move and the move that you would use more often than Hydro Pump because Muddy Water hits both the opponents. And has a nice chance to lower force accuracy. The only problem is its base power is decent at best and its accuracy is real garbage. Basically, it's a fire blast with around 20 base power cut out of it. So yeah, that's not the best move. And Ice Beam again has more coverage. The I like Kingdom stats. They are basically 5, 5, 5, 5. So you would like to just run max special attack, max speed. Kingdra, you can actually run what you're gonna call it. You can run actually HP EVs and say the defensive EVs because Kingdra really has nice bulk and you can make sure that it lives that one maybe Draco Meteor from Salamence. Yeah, so I did some research and basically 16 EVs in HP for Kindra can make sure that it survives two hyper voice from a 196 base special attack Mega Salmons. So Mega Salmons now usually runs 196 base special attack 196 EVs in special attack, sorry, my bad. Because 60 EVs in attack allow it to go a 0-4 defense Tapu Lele. So, yeah, obviously, you can remove that from special attack or speed, whatever you want. I wouldn't recommend special attack, I would recommend speed, but up to you. Next, we have another mon we have is Ludicolo. Ludicolo can run the water EMC with Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, Ice Beam, Fake Out. Again, the same thing as Kingdra. Water EMC can be switched out for Life Orb, and then you can run 84, 84 in HP, 172 in speed. This makes it so that 172 outspeeds all the relevant Scarpers, and 84 in HP is just so that you can tank more hits with the help of Assault Vest. Hydro Pump will be doing more damage because of the rain. As I said, the Sun Sweepers are unlucky because Hydro Pump will do more damage in rain and therefore they can have a varied amount of moves, items such as Assault Vest. Or if you want to go overkill, you can have Life Pop. Then you might as well go max speed. So these three were the rain core. In the end, with rain core, you can also add mons like Ferrothorn um, because of their resistance to weakness to fire, 4 times weakness to fire, which have been not exactly nullified but then reduced in the rain. Let me just find a relevant Ferrothorn set for doubles. Uh, so here it is. It Verizon. Obviously, you can change it so that Verizon. I don't think so is that common. Maybe something like maybe three earthquakes from Landoti. Wait a minute, I'll be up. Here I am. This is max HP. 104 defense and assassinated because you're obviously going to run gyro ball. And the rest can be put into either attack or if you want special defense. Both are totally fine. This amount of HP allows it to survive two double edges from a 60 attack elements. I know, but the thing I know I'm going to stress mostly on these three mons, Landoti, Hitran, and Salamence because they are the best mons in the meta currently. Um, this is the video for now because obviously as I'm looking at the time right here it's about 25 minutes. I don't want to bore you with um more sorry more why am I so bad today more garbage. That's the best I could think of. Next video we will see mostly hail core, sand core, and some extra mons along with along with a trick room code. Thank you.